couldn't see, but yep, makes sense.
So
I
it'll,
got the same thing. Okay.
yep, so it'll look just like this is what it should look like. And then I pulled this
Yep,
back
that's
obviously to a
what I got.
and then I pulled this back to a 5-minute, everybody, just to make it easier fit on one screen. I am gonna post this so you guys can use this, but I thought this is a really great training situation where you guys can see multiple trades throughout this whole thing. I mean, technically you could see it bounced here off of this trend line, right? You can see all this rejection level up here. You can see the trend is still to the upside, even though it keeps hitting and pulling back. So I just thought this is a great training moment in a real live situation scenario where this is getting ready to. I think we are still the only stock market education company in the world that has a live open microphone. How is that still possible? They have seen what we have done for people. It's crazy. We trade stocks, options, and futures here at American Dream Trading. So if you guys are interested in, we do have a 7-day trial. You guys can go to our website, americandreamtrading.com. Get signed up, check out the trial. With the regular paid membership, by the way, it's $200 a month. With the regular paid membership, you guys will get access to our Zoom training starting at 8:45 all the way to 4 p.m. every single day that the market is open. When you're ready to step it up, with a VIP membership, you will get daily masterclass training with me starting at around 8 o'clock. We will train or trade or both. You're also going to get early pre-market access starting at 4 a.m. Eastern. You guys will be in there with other moderators and some of our millionaires. You guys will also get access to the VIP lounge. All the workshop classes will be free and they were recorded so you can catch all the previous ones. VIP training videos only to you, and our trading view indicators, which you guys can use our overlay. You just have to have a trading view subscription, which is about $15 to $17. When you're ready to step it up, if you're a VIP and only if, you can then get a VIP gold add-on, which by the way, right now is half off, $250 a month if you just want to add on the VIP gold add-on. You're going to get all the mastermind classes for free, 1 hour of tech support where we can remote in and help you get your charts and everything set up. That is not to discuss your accounts, financial information. That's not a one-on-one. You guys are also going to get weekend training every Saturday. We've been doing that at 11 o'clock. The VIP Gold Lounge access, the VIP Gold Priority Help Desk support, the brand new news service, and you guys are going to get the breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, again, to work with our moderators and some of our other millionaires. When they're in the room, they're busy, but when they're in there, you guys can also ask them questions. I think we are still the only stock market education company in the world that has a live open microphone. How is that still possible? They have seen what we have done for people. It's crazy. You guys will be able to ask questions all day with people that have literally made millions of dollars in this room. Who else has that? Nobody. Sale, 6 months VIP membership. You get 6 months of VIP gold for free for the first 6 months.
Welcome to the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading. You have entered the Aftermarket. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. You are now in the Aftermarket.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. If you can't tell, I'm definitely having some weird technical difficulties going on today, but we're here. We're here. We've made it. Let's get our music on. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome night and have had an awesome Christmas. Belated Merry Christmas. How are you guys? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys had some green days today. So that's why we're here. That's what the aftermarket is all about. It is a stream that has been created for traders to just kick back, relax, and de-stress after the market, after a day of trading. We are owned and operated or founded, let's say, by Chad W. Christian, who is a 32-year stock market vet, and he has traded in literally every market condition imaginable. And that's the best thing about Coach, is he teaches us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in between. And we're not taught to just chase call outs, right? Somebody calls a ticker out, we know to go to it and chart it out and evaluate it, not just jump blindly into a trade. So thank you, Coach, for letting us use your YouTube channel to hang out after the aftermarket, after the aftermarket, and just decompress, if you will, and continue to relate to each other, continue to share stories, continue to talk about our day, if we made money, what rules we followed, what rules we broke if we lost money, and continue to move forward in your teachings. So once again, thank you for being the best coach possible and being the best coach imaginable and mentor and friend to all of us. We appreciate and love you so much. Also, Chad Christian nor I, Dawn, aka J&J Video Reacts, or anyone associated with American Dream Trading, is a tax or financial professional. Everything that you hear is for training and educational purposes only. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Looks like we got a couple people down in the chat, or no, we don't. I thought we did. Wonder if they don't know I'm live. Uh-oh. Okay, there's 6 people. And I guess they will file in as time goes. I think it was like 2 streams or something happened there. I don't know what happened there, but I know they're doing work on the back end, integrating it with TikTok, and I think that threw me off, or some back end stuff was going on. So I don't know what's happening, but we're just going to go ahead and get through it and press forward and move on. And if there is 2 streams, hopefully everybody realizes that I'm over in this one. But yeah, I created 2 streams. I don't know what happened there. But let me see. Let's see something here. Let me go over to YouTubes. Go over to the YouTubes, as Coach says. Yeah, it's weird. It's showing 2 of them, but there is only 1. Are there people in that one? Nope. Nope. I don't think so. Okay, cool. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get some people in here soon. Let me share this stream. Hold on. Copy link. Just give me 2 seconds. Doesn't look like anybody's down there anyway. We had shout out to David. We had an amazing workshop class this evening, talking about the importance of let's see. Hey, Pebbles.
Hi, Dawn.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can, but I was watching David L. and when I closed it out at the end there, I lost all my sound. On
Oh,
I only have sound now in my earphones,
really?
so I don't know what.
I kind of had that. I have that happening with one of my apps on my phone.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go over to Discord. You didn't have a problem getting in the stream, did you?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
It's so tough to learn how to do this stuff, and I don't even know how my computer works.
Well, you can put in a ticket. I know you've done that before.
I
Yeah.
I have a ticket in right now.
Do you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're over there tossing quarters to see who gets to take me today.
Yeah, they'll definitely get you hooked up. I'm just going through and deleting the old link that I put out because I don't know. If that is worth. So, how did you do today in the market, Pebbles?
I did about as good as I always do, and that's not very good. But
You're doing better.
Yeah.
You are. You did good the other night. I witnessed you making money.
Well, yeah, I know. I got to get everything lined up.
Well, what problems are you having?
Well, I'm in the 2-minute EWO and everything is looking good, and I make the trade,
right?
And then I look around and I said, "Geez, I'm on a 30-minute chart."
Oh, okay.
And I have a lot of those technical problems like that, so I just have to get all my ducks lined up before I
get all your
the
ducks
trade.
in a row.
Yeah. It's a little technical issue I have. But
yeah, you just gotta. Well, that's called, just making sure your physical mechanics are down. You know what I mean?
right.
You gotta get a checklist before you
Oh,
trade.
I've got a checklist. Just
Do
apparently
you really?
I can't follow it. But I've decided I'm just going to trade stocks. I'm not going to trade options.
Not messing with options.
That's just too hard for me. I mean, the stocks are hard enough.
Yeah.
But
nothing wrong with that. Look, options contain the Greeks, which puts a whole nother set of variables on there that if you're not really quick with it or good with it and don't really understand it, or what it can do to your bottom line, it's best to just start with stocks. That's what I've done, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, just going small and be done with it.
Yes. It's so beneficial, especially like the training that we get in the mornings in the pre-market is so beneficial because I feel like if it wasn't for that training, I would still be losing a ton of money. I would still be going in willy-nilly, you know what I mean, and not paying attention to indicators, which is the topic of tonight's show. Nate went over something that he's been going over the past couple days, and it's really made a difference in my entries. And I noticed that a couple other people have, like Coco and G and a few of us have taken that on. Jeanette, we'll look at whether the 9 EMA indicator is above or below VWAP. And we were made to understand, and I don't know if you were listening in there either today or the other day, but Nate said, well, look at the indicators. The 9 is positioned under VWAP. Did you hear him
Yeah.
say that? Yeah. So that's become really huge, Pebbles, and the fact that if it is under VWAP, that lets us know that there's a huge chance that that stock is going to be a pop and drop, or not so much a pop and drop as the fact that you should be scalping that stock and not looking to kind of sit in it for any length of time, because with the 9 being under VWAP, there's a drop is imminent.
Yeah. Well,
That's huge. I'll tell you why, because this morning when the market opened and I went and looked at my usuals, Google, Amazon, and IWM. Well, with Google, right? And I'll pull it up on the screen here. I noticed that the 9 was under VWAP. And I thought, I haven't really paid attention to that with the option trading. But yeah, look at that. Right? Let me pull it up. Wait a minute, am I already on Google? No. I still have you up. Okay. So if we go back to the morning, okay, so right here, the 9 EMA is basically straddling VWAP. It's going under it. It's going over top of it. It, over here now it's back down under VWAP. And look what happened. This is a choppy mess. And if I hadn't paid attention to the 9 and VWAP crossover, this would have been something that I would have, tried to navigate back in the day.
mhm.
And, this type of stuff here, this is what kills most traders, especially brand new traders. When they try to trade stuff like this, unless you're a Palm Coast or Nate who can trade, or Coach who can trade by candle, just one candle, and you've got the account size to make money off of one candle, this is no bueno. This is no good.
Yeah.
You have to watch your indicator. Can't ignore your indicators, because they're telling you that this stock is undecided. This stock is all over the place, and you needed to pick a direction before you even think about entering it. Now, if you take a look at here, what happened here, went down, and then the 9 crosses back over the 21, and now the 9 crosses VWAP and the 21 and goes above it. And then here, the other indicators, the 21 and the 55, follow suit. So here's VWAP and here's the 200. Look at the candles, right? A good entry would have been roughly right around here, because I don't want to jump in while they're still doing all that crossover, just in case it doesn't work out. They've crossed over. Everything's above everything here. And look, you got a 6-star trade happening. It's just climbing to the upside. You're just making money. Up, up,
Right.
up. So, I remember watching Nate in Tesla this morning. He had a situation where Tesla looked similar to this. It was like a quadruple top. Actually, let me pull it up. And he was talking to us about the fact that he was waiting and wasn't interested in getting in the trade just yet. And everybody's like, well, Nate, it looks good. It's going up. It's going up. And he's like, nope. This was pre-market. Where was that? Okay, here it was right here. Matter of fact, let me put the line back in there. All right, it was right here. This right here. See this quadruple top?
Yep.
He literally, everybody's like, Nate, it's going to the upside. He's like, nope, I'm waiting. Because it, looked like it was going up here, right? Nate, it's going.
Right.
Nope, I'm waiting. Nope, I'm waiting. He didn't get into that trade until right around this area here. Once it had passed over the 9 and had held over. And look at that. So
Yeah.
people wonder why he gets paid the big bucks. It's because he has the patience to wait for stuff like this to play out. Yeah, it's to the upside. I give you that. It's to the upside. But this right here is not. Coach tells us this all the time. If it doesn't pass and does do the break and hold over the gold area, which this would be considered a gold area, because look how many times it hit here. And if it hit here 3 or 4 times, chances are it's going to want to bust through if it hits it enough times. But you got to have the patience to wait out this stuff here until it does this. Break and hold, not just dip through and come back down and retest like it did right here. Got to wait for it to break and hold. And then you're off to the races. And nothing's saying it's going to play all day, because look, after that, it came down, didn't it? But this here, this was a 6-star trade all day long. You could have made a lot of money right here, just in this little time.
So basically, he just watches one stock.
No, he doesn't. He watches the indicators, is what I'm trying to tell you. He watches.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got to have a chart up to look at that indicator, though.
Yeah. So he watches Tesla a lot. He plays any stock. You've seen Nate. He plays any stock.
Yeah.
He plays any of them.
Yeah.
Because of the
I
indicator.
I guess I have a hard time trying to find one that's going up.
Well, do you have favorites that you like?
Pardon?
Do you have favorites that you like?
I do have favorites that I like, but
Which ones?
NVIDIA.
Okay.
And A-Lab. And
right. Soundhound. Yep.
And Frontline, Shipping, and ET.
Okay.
And a couple other ones. And I've got them up on 6 or 8 screens, in the morning, so I can see if they look like they're going to go somewhere.
Oh, you're doing a Mark McC.
But I don't know. It's I can't watch them actually when I'm listening to the pre-market. I go in and I play the pre-market, and then I lose track of my other stuff, and I don't play it anyways until 10 o'clock.
Right.
Because I just lose. And I play some of the stuff, some of the call outs that you guys are doing as well. I try to do them here on my Weeble. Very few am I able to stay in very long on, though.
Right.
So.
Well, it's hard to do it when you're not real familiar with the stock. You're better off just maybe tuning it out and sticking to the ones that that you play all the time. People do that all the time,
Yeah.
Whatever's easier for you. If you'd rather do yours, then maybe that might be a time to tune everything else out and just focus on the ones that you have been watching.
Yeah, I just kind of listen and take notes, because there's a lot of good information that comes through there, regardless if I'm doing anything on the screen myself. So
There is, and we're all still in the learning phase. So I do that too. I will just, I'm doing a lot of learning right now. I'm trading a lot better because I feel a lot more comfortable. Because I watch the indicators. It doesn't really necessarily, now there's benefits in just picking a couple of stocks and staying with them because you now add another flavor on top of knowing what to look for with setups and the indicators, what's happening with the stock. It helps when you know habits of a particular stock. That to me
yeah,
is like now making it a 7-star trade because you're that 7 star, meaning you know the habits of this stock. That's not something that you're going to have when you jump around, right? So that's going to make that even better. If you know that Apple tends to run at 10 o'clock from 10 to 10:30 most days, or it tends to, if it does this, then it goes here after about 2 minutes. Like if you know the stock's habits, just like chart patterns. Chart patterns are nothing but habits. Somebody asked that question in the Zoom today. Um, I think it was Matt. What is the significance of support and resistance? Like, what is that telling us when we chart all that out? Well, basically, it's telling you the habits of the stock traders that play that stock. And why to follow it is because chances are if a pattern happened before, it's going to repeat itself. So if a stock went to $175.59 and it dropped after that, and it's done it twice in the past, especially recently, chances are other traders are going to see that, retail traders anyway, that know how to read charts. They're going to say, oh, wow, every time it gets to that level, it stops and goes down. Well, I'm not going to go against the grain, so I'm going to do that too. And guess what happens when that stock reaches that point again? That trader and every trader that knows that stock goes down with it. They sell because that's what everybody else does at that point in time. So that's not just the market randomly doing that or bot. That is traders recognizing that that is a phenomenon that happens each time and they follow suit. So they don't get caught up in the avalanche. They sell too at that point. So if you get to know a certain stock and know its habits and know, not only double tops and double bottoms, but know that this stock tends to do that 3 times a day, then that's all the better for you, So
that's a good idea.
yeah. And David just has Apple mastered. He has made his life so simple,
I tried doing my Apple today. That just was a basket case. That didn't work at all for me. But whatever.
It can be tricky.
And I've never looked at Apple before, so
Never?
never.
Wow. Yeah, Apple can be tricky. It's gotten a lot more volatile here lately. It used to be a lot slower. And now it's gotten a little bit more tricky. But David and Eric Schmodo, they've watched it so much that the trickiness doesn't faze them because they've watched it through all its phases. So now they've got the trickiness down to a science. They know that it has knee-jerk reactions sometimes, so they're ready for it. They shed, take profit off the table. So
right now, I noticed with
stuff, they've already taken
yeah.
some profit. Chances are by the time that even happens,
Yeah.
So it helps. It helps to have a stock you like, But you don't necessarily have to have.
Yeah, I got a question.
Stock indicate. What's up?
How can you shed when you have a stop in place? You have to take the stop out first, don't you?
Yeah. Yep. You sure do.
So
Otherwise, it won't let you sell it.
right. So because I'm not very quick, my shed is 100%.
Oh man, I heard Nate say that before. Yeah, you shed 100%. I heard Nate say that before. Remember that time Coach asked him, "Did you
Yeah,
shed?" He
yeah,
said, "Yeah, 100%."
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
So,
like
but
taking
what? The one thing with the stop, um, you put it in right away, and then as the stock goes up, then you eventually get it up above your entry point. And do you just continue to move it up then? Kind
Yeah.
of pick a target.
Yep.
Then I guess you don't even have to sell it.
Right.
'Cause if it falls back, it just takes you out.
Just takes you out.
But that's 100%. That's not the 60, 20, 20, 10.
Well, you can. I know David does staggered stops where he'll buy in groups of, say, 5, and he'll, set stops for each group. So
Oh,
you can
okay.
do things that way too. You know what
Oh,
I
all
mean?
right. Okay. Well, I'll try that tomorrow.
Yeah. Have fun with it.
All right.
Back test it with the paper trading.
Well, it's all paper trading.
I know it is all paper trading. We don't use real money over here.
Nope.
I wonder if anything is running in the aftermarket. Have you looked? Have you seen? Do you play aftermarket? Well, you do sometimes because you did the other day, right?
Yeah, I did the other day. Yeah.
Who is that? Welcome SSIV2BN. Wait a minute. What am I on? I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. I'm on somebody else's stream. Oh, man. Shout out to Freddie the Freeloader. What's up, Freddie? Welcome. Bucko504. Freddie the Freeloader says, "Hey, Dawn." Freddie, what's happening? Bucko says, "Hey. ADT fam." Said, "Hope all is well and everyone had a wonderful Christmas." Yes, I did. Did you have a wonderful Christmas, Pebbles?
I did, and I'll run upstairs and get my iPad, and I could show you my Christmas tree.
Okay. I'll be here.
Because mine hangs upside down.
You told us that.
I know.
I want to see that.
Yeah, well, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm excited about this one. I am excited. Bucko, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Jeanette, what's going on, baby girl? YZ said, "Hey, Dawn. Hey, Y. What up?" Said, "I remember Nate saying he likes to be on top of all the indicators." Right. He wants to enter the candles when they go above the 9. The 9 is situated above the 21. The 21 is above the 55, and all of that is above VWAP. All right. And particularly in the morning.
That's part of the EPA. They put up the stocks and trying to keep whatever from getting into the ocean. So this year ago, streets were busy.
All right. Particularly if you're playing the hot stock picks and you notice that the 9 is under VWAP, that's usually something that's gonna, if it's in the process of rising, it's gonna drop on you pretty quick because VWAP is under. The 9 is under VWAP, right? So if the stock is under VWAP, Coach tells us all day long that's not a strong sign to the upside if it's under VWAP, right? You got to wait for it to get over VWAP. So that is a quick scalp in, get, like Palm says, get in, get green, get out before the shit hits the fan. Now, if it passes, if it's running and the 9 happens to go over VWAP, well, then you've got more reason to stay in it because it shows strength to the upside there, you know?
In here, a lot of them are diesel. You know, once they catch on fire, the diesel spills onto.
All right, I'm going to mute him till he gets back. So, yep. Dawn is a sweetheart. Aw, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. That was really sweet. All right, YC says, notice, wait a minute. Said, notes are great. Notes are great, Pebbles. However, try and apply them in paper trade. Right. It'll give you a great experience. Yes. I feel like Pebbles is right there. You know what I mean? A few tweaks will have him right. Vegan Knowledge, JJ, what up, my beautiful wife? How are you? I enjoyed our road trip. She says, hello, Dawn and the ADT stock crew. Happy New Year. She said, oh, I'm here for the upside down Christmas tree. I know, he told us about that earlier. So, yeah, I can't wait to see it. Okay, he's not on there yet. But yeah, the 9 under VWAP is definitely not a good spot to be in. And I didn't really realize that until Nate started pointing that out to us in the morning, Jeanette. Right? Did you know? I didn't really pay attention to that. And now it's wow. It like sticks out at me the minute I go into a stock. The first thing I'm looking for now is where's the 9? Is it under VWAP? You know what I mean? Is it under or over VWAP? It helps you identify pump and dumps. Okay, here's Pebbles. We got Pebbles back. Hold on. All right, Pebbles.
Yeah, well, got a little issue here.
What happened?
I don't know how my iPad works either, so.
Pebbles, you're killing me. You're killing me.
I know.
Mm-hmm. How are we
I'll
supposed to
find
see
it.
the upside down Christmas tree? I'm disappointed, Pebbles. I wanted to see it. My wife is on the
Well,
stream
it's
to see it.
it's here. I mean, I've only got 5,000 pictures here. I just went the wrong way with my finger. Oh, here we go. Well, this isn't this is my Christmas tree, but I use it for other occasions as well. And so see if you know what occasion this one is.
Okay. Is that Valentine's Day?
That's it.
Yeah, and it looks like a heart.
Yeah, there's hearts on it.
That's pretty awesome. I love it.
You know, sometimes I just, it takes a while to put it up, so I'm lazy about bringing it down.
I identify. Look, Jen, I told them. I bet people think I was joking. I took until like March, damn near April, to take this huge tree we got on Christmas. We decided we wanted to go real with it, get a real one and get a big one. And yeah, I didn't take it down till April.
Yeah. Actually, years ago, my dad had health issues, and anyway, he hung his real Christmas tree upside down.
Wow.
And Of course, the newspapers came by to take a look at that puppy. It was a big one too.
Wow. Yeah,
So
this
it's
one was
just tradition now.
to hang it upside down. How do you do that? What do you have it on, like some type of suspended string or?
Well, I have a hook in the ceiling,
Okay.
and I just what I did is I bought you got just a the plastic ones, trees, but you have to take it all apart, and
Right.
then you have to turn around everything so everything fits in right, and then just hang it from the ceiling. The nice thing about that, when you put on your string lights, you don't have to walk around the tree. All you do is turn the tree around.
Right. Well, that is pretty cool. So, what do people say when they come in and see that?
Most people like it. And the nice thing about that is because it's a V going up, you can stack all the presents underneath it.
Right.
Of
Yeah.
course,
'Cause-
dog doesn't pee on the tree,
See,
Cats
look,
don't
then,
jump into it.
that might be something we might want to consider because then Neo can't get to it. I mean, he can jump, but most likely he's just going to be fascinated by the fact that it's suspended in midair upside down, and he'll just probably be sitting there looking at it like Menu.
Right.
We got a
So,
little white one with lights.
yeah. You do a lot of scalping apparently, and I'm just doing the 2-minute EWO.
I do both.
Okay.
I scalp in
Um,
the morning and do EWO throughout the day.
oh, okay. So getting back to the VWAP, when I enter a trade, my 9 and my 21 is on top of the VWAP, and then the candles hopefully are on top of the 9, above the 9. If they're below the 9, or below, if all that stuff is below the 9 or below the VWAP, I don't enter the trade.
That's good. If you're longing it, that's very good.
So
Wait for it to get over the 9, and I mean to get over VWAP. And your first indicator obviously would be the 9. If the
Right.
9 goes over VWAP, but the 25 and the 55 aren't over VWAP yet, you can wait for those. That's really more of a 6-star trade. But if the candles are over, the only way I'll get in a trade and it's just the 9 over VWAP is if the candles are over the 9.
right.
If the candles are over the 9 and 9 is over VWAP, I'll get in it before the 21 and 55 come, because chances are they follow the 9.
Right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that way I
But
could get into the trade a little bit longer, a little earlier.
Yeah, well, when the 9
Sometimes.
crosses the 21, that's the start of your EWO. You just have to
Right.
wait for the candle to be bigger than the one before it. That's all.
Right.
On the bars. And when you get that signal, it's a go all day long. And I did IWM in a 2-minute EWO, and I got in right at the beginning and wrote it out. So, and when it got to the first double top, I went on ahead and I had one contract, so I got out. I wish I had 2 because I just would have stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in the money. I should have just gotten 2. And that way I could have just, and then the buy-in would have been better. Damn it. Well.
Yes. So you're doing options the whole time for the contract.
Yeah. In the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I sometimes I dip back into the hot stock if it's running. But for the most part, I do options in the open market. Gives me more bang for my buck, and I understand them, and I understand the Greeks and all of that and what they do and how they work. So, but I was proud of myself today, Pebbles. I bought in the money twice. But I could have made one buy with 2 contracts and just shed that first 50 and then let the other one run. And I mean, let it run up until, because that thing went up to like $26. I mean, I'm not $26, but 226 and some change. And I knew it was going to hit 225 today. I don't know how I felt that, and I know we're not supposed to feel, but you know, my intuition was telling me that it was going to hit 25 today. And it not only hit that, I think it hit 26. So, damn it. I could have played that differently. I have to write that down. But Coach, that's why you tell us buy more than one, right? If you can't afford to buy 2, I could have gotten 2. But yeah. So I'll keep that in mind for mañana. Pebbles, any more questions, bud? About trades? You want to look at anything on?
No more questions, but my sound came back on.
It did. Good.
Yeah, it just popped on now. So I could maybe turn off my headphone here now and see if I still have sound. Are you there?
I'm here.
I can hear me.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. I don't know what the delay was here, but
maybe it was just going through a glitch.
It's my computer. Yeah.
Let's see. Who else we got down here? All is well.
All is well. So I signed up for the gold VIP.
You did?
Yesterday.
All right.
So
he's a gold, y'all. He's a gold member.
So can you get to Apple Chat with gold, or do you have to get something else for that?
No, you got to pay like another $200 to get the Apple Chat. That's a whole separate thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding. Yes, you have the Apple Chat.
One.
Yeah, you have the Apple Chat. So all you got to do is in the gold section, you'll see it tomorrow, live Apple Chat, right under the all the gold stuff.
Yeah, and
you will see that channel.
Yeah, I have to just kind of go through the gold there and find
Congratulations, Pebbles.
Well,
you have the primo membership, man. Anything Coach has now, you aside from the mentorship program and futures, you have access to now. That's awesome. All the breakouts, everything.
Yeah, all I have to do is find them.
Well, they're not hard. If you need help, let me know.
I'm sure I'll be calling somebody.
Yep, we'll get you straight.
Yeah. Well, that's about all I had on the indicators. But I tell you, I watch them religiously. But just have I just kind of sit here all day waiting for something to happen. Because some of them are, watching Ford is like watching paint dry.
Yes, for sure.
But
it's worth it, if you master it.
Yeah.
I recommend Ford for you, Pebbles. I know it's boring, but you know what I mean? Especially while you're getting your mechanics down.
All right.
Because it'll move nice and slow for you.
Okay. Well, we'll try it.
Yep. Eminem, Maria's down there. She said, hey, y'all. She said, my son just got home from his father's, and I'm late. Uh-oh. It's all good. Better late than never. Look, YZ said Pebbles. He said Pebbles is gonna fly with gold. Congrats. Everybody's happy for you.
All right. Well,
I was like, all right, well, good for you. Good
We'll
for
see.
you being happy for me.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to call it a night, Pebbles?
Yep.
Me too, buddy. I am tired. That was a long trip yesterday, man. Oh my God. Sorry, Coach, for us all being lethargic today when you got in there. Coach is funny, man. Woo! He got in. He was like, "Wake up! Where is everybody?" I'm still laughing at that. But you should know everything was lively. When you left, and we kept the ball rolling, so as we are supposed to. And people made some money this afternoon. Shout out to Palm Coast. Shout out to Richard and Mark. And don't forget Futures. Mark is live from 2 to 4 every day. Go check out Futures. Mark McSee is over there, and he is an amazing teacher. Those of you that have been with Mark in the pre-market, you know his style. He's no bullshit. He will get you straightened out. So I can't think of, between him and Angie, I can't think of two better people that were at the helm of that. They're straightforward, and they'll get you trained up properly. So shout out to Mark. Please go check out Futures if you have not joined the Futures membership yet. It is amazing, and it is perfect for small accounts. All you got to do is get your account set up, and you're good to go. They'll help you out with everything from there. Crypto doesn't have, I think we've got Coco over there and a couple other members. We have open crypto. So if you're interested in crypto, or if you know quite a bit about crypto and think you'd make a good moderator, somebody who can instruct others on how to trade it, please go to AmericanDreamTrading.com or send Coach a DM. Or no, not send Coach a DM, but put in a ticket and let them know that you are interested in being a crypto moderator. All right. We could use all the hands on deck that we can get. If you are a video editor, right? Please make sure that you are putting in a ticket and letting them know that you're interested in getting some of the services that we have in exchange for your artistic creativity, right? So, if you know how to edit videos, we are looking for people to help us do that and get Coach's word out to the masses in a very creative way. So AmericanDreamTrading.com is where you'll go to get signed up to become a member. So please make sure you guys do that. That link is right down there in the live chat, as well as the description of this video. If you like tonight's show, if you are still in the festive mood and want to throw a tip down there, my tip jar is down there. It's host tip jar. It's not mandatory, but it is much appreciated if you throw something in a jar. I love you guys. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys finish up tonight with your families and get some rest. I need to come in here. Yeah, I didn't get to sleep till like 1 o'clock, and then I was back up at 3. So 3:30. I slept in a little bit. So yeah, I'm worn out. I'm spent. So, all right, Pebbles, you have a good night, man.
You bet. You too. And we'll see you in the morning.
Will do, man. I will be there with bells on. Everybody down there in the chat. Maria, sorry, I know you just got here, but thanks for coming, baby girl. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Bucko 504. Everybody that's down there, thank you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you guys mañana. We're going to end with Coach's rules as we normally do. Don't go rogue. Make sure you're following the rules. Oh yes, and please make sure we are continuing to share this video, share the content. What's wrong with me? See, I'm sleeping. We're trying to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers, and currently we are at 12,315, so we've got to get him there, right? So peace and blessings, everybody. See you mañana.
Nobody go rogue. Some of the rules that we have to and live and die by in here is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you have stop losses on each and every trade, regardless of shares and or options. Make sure you guys are practicing small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers. If you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading using a simulated trading system such as Webull or some of the other ones that are out there. Also, if you're a newer trader, please don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Those are the most dangerous times. If you are an expert trader, please make sure you also are being careful the first 3 minutes and the last 8 to 9 minutes of the day. Those are the absolute most volatile times in the entire market.